watch this PlayStation reveal, or not PlayStation Pro, pretty much. I've heard some things. I mainly heard the price of it. I haven't seen a video of it, so let's see it. Let's see if it's worth the 7 bones they're asking for.
Hi, I'm Mark Cerny. I'm excited to be here to talk about the newest addition to our console lineup, PlayStation 5 Pro, and how it advances gaming technology. But first, I want to take just a minute to look at what we put in the original PlayStation 5 and how it delivers an exceptional gaming experience.
Got chips.
Narrowing that divide is one of the key targets for PlayStation 5 Pro. We want to give players the graphics that the game creators aspire to, at the high frame rates that players typically prefer. To do that, PS5 Pro substantially improves over PlayStation 5 in 3 ways. Here's what we call the Big 3.
Oh,
First,
shit.
we made the GPU
Fuck
much
the
larger
Big 3.
and increased the
It's
speed
just
of the memory it uses. The result is rendering that's up to 45% faster.
Okay.
Second, we made major upgrades to the ray tracing, taking a streamlined and accelerated approach that allows calculation of the rays at double or even triple the speeds of PlayStation 5.
Okay.
And finally, we added custom hardware for machine learning and an AI library called PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution, or PSSR for short. PSSR analyzes the game images pixel by pixel and can add an extraordinary amount of detail, which boosts the effective resolution of the games. Game creators are adding PS5 Pro support to new and existing titles, and with the Big 3 involved, the results can be
I want to see the
amazing,
gameplay of the Big 3.
with graphics showing something like fidelity levels of detail, but at double the frame rate. Here's The Last of Us Part 2 running on PS5 Pro. It has huge amounts of detail and targets a super smooth 60 frames per second. Let's compare this to the fidelity mode on PS5, which is only running at 30 frames per second.
Is it just me, or we don't see a big difference? Nah, maybe it's my computer. Let's get the highest quality video got going on here. Okay.
On PS5, which is only running at...
I can see like a lighter shade, I guess. Is that what it's supposed to be? Is it a shader pack? Is that what it is? I get, like, her hair looks black here, it looks brown here.
At 30 frames per second, and is therefore much choppier.
I guess you could say more vibrant. Well, this is fidelity, right?
Goal
No, it's
of
supposed to be
delivering
how it looks.
fidelity-like graphics and performance frame rates
Fuck.
has been achieved through a broad...
Okay, Spider-Man, I could. Let me see. I played the game. I didn't play Last of Us.
Performance frame rate has been achieved for a broad set of titles, including Marvel's Spider-Man 2 and Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. We can see that PS5 Pro is close to doubling the power of...
Is it?
What we see here is a difference in detail. PS5 Pro is much sharper and crisper than PS5. For this...
The windows. That's all I can really see.
PS5 Pro is much sharper.
See the windows? I could see if that's what they're aiming for. Other than that, that's literally the only thing that's different is the windows.
And crisper than PS5.
Well, I mean, there's less dirt over here. There's more dirt. I don't fucking know.
For this, my favorite is the parade scene from Ratchet & Clank. Distant details are much clearer.
Okay. So, I see the difference. I know some people say they didn't see it. I can personally see the difference. Let me get my glasses on. Like, you can tell, like, this is a lot more blurry, I guess. And you know, hold on.
And here, we can see Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is noticeably higher resolution throughout the scene, including the trees and procedural cars.
I can agree with that. It does look more better resolution, but it's like, I look at these two, you know what I say? Where's that extra $300 coming in? Because isn't the normal PlayStation like $400? Like the cheapest one?
I don't know if I don't think the problem is that they didn't do anything different. I think the problem is they're wanting more money for what they did. You know what I mean?
They gotta make money. I don't know how much it costs them to do this shit, but
So overall, some remarkable improvement to the games. On PS5 Pro, we can see increased sharpness to the graphics.
yeah,
a
like that's what I was
smoother
saying.
and
Like
more
it's a lot
responsive
more
gameplay.
sharper.
This is the big three showing their value. As you've been seeing, machine learning via the PSSR library is being used quite broadly to add pixel detail and boost frame rate. But there are as many approaches as there are game engines. The increase in raw GPU power is being especially effective for Horizon Forbidden West. Apart from the detail boost, that extra graphics power is allowing for improvements to lighting and visual effects, as well as to the hair and the skin in cinematics.
Open up, guys. Jorv's orders.
Good enough for me.
Ray tracing is finding broad usage as well, particularly when the games are focused on higher frame rates. The faster hardware in PS5 Pro can make a real difference. Allowing Gran Turismo 7 to add ray-traced reflections between the cars in gameplay, while continuing to support their targeted 60 frames per second.
That looks good.
That boost in ray tracing is also delivering big wins for Hogwarts Legacy, allowing not only for better reflections and a greater variety of reflective surfaces, but also for further realism in the casting of shadows. I hope you've enjoyed this run-through of the technology behind PlayStation 5 Pro. Simply put, it's the most powerful console we've ever built, and a worthy addition to the PS5 family. Let me wrap this up by giving you a quick look at a number of games running on the new console.
I like this. I like the stand. It's more, you know, it's not too much.
Close your eyes. It'll be worth it.
Okay.
Did I do it? Oh, what is this? What's with all the neon?
Okay, well that changes everything. When they say this, are they talking about this? No, if that's the case, I'm not getting it. You know what? The one thing that I like is so separate.
I love PlayStation. I love them. But I'm gonna be honest with you. This ain't it. I'll explain to you my mindset why this ain't it.
Wait, let me do a little bit of research first. How I see it is this is like the, you know how the Switch had the OLED, OLED, whatever. I feel like this is what this is because all it is just a sharper image, which is the same to the OLED with the Switch. It's just sharper, like it looks better. The Switch cost like, when it came out, how much was it? Like $200, $300 for the Switch, and then the OLED was like $300, $400. It was $100 difference. You see what the problem is here? This is a $300 difference. and you can't even get the one thing that looks cool on it because it's sold separately. So it's like, why? My problem is like, I play PC. If I spend $700 on a PC, I'm gonna get something better than anything the PlayStation can do. So it's like,
I mean, I get that PlayStation's not trying to compete with PC, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a wide range they will never be able to reach. Like, Xbox, PlayStation will never be able to reach it. They're just trying to one-up Xbox. That's mainly their whole point. I don't know if this is it. I don't know if this is going to do it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not buying it. I got a PlayStation. And you don't even get a disc. Is there a disc version of it? There's even a fucking disc version of it. It's digital. And it's 700. How much is, nah, that ain't gonna work. On the PlayStation website, it's like $450 for just a normal one. So it's not $300. It's extra $250 just for it to. If anybody buys this, if anybody buys this fucking console, you're dumb. There's no questions asked because you're just paying for an up. Get a new TV at that point. You know what I'm saying? If you really want it to look better, just get a better TV. Get a fucking OLED TV. I promise you it's gonna look the same. It's too much talking. Yeah, I wouldn't drop $700 on this shit on my best day. You know, not me. But who knows? There's probably gonna be people that buy this shit. Yeah, it was a cool video though.